I played a lot of the original Dungeon Defenders. No, really, like way too much. The mix of RPG loot progression, third-person action, and cooperative tower defense proved impossible for me to resist. The best moments were always when things were on the very edge of disaster, when a group of enemies slipped through the cracks, defenses fell, and plans started to unravel. With a wide assortment of new enemies and maps with more attack lanes than ever, that seems to happen with far more regularity in Dungeon Defenders 2, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Where before you could get by just plugging 2 or 3 choke points, maps in Dungeon Defenders 2 can have upwards of 5 or 6 even on a basic map, especially if you let the new sub-objectives fall. Things stay relatively calm for a wave or two, but after that, this starts to happen. If that's not enough, old enemies like the suicide bombers are now joined by some tricky newcomers, like this little guy, who burrows near your traps, debuffing them for as long as he's present. That's just one of what I'm told are many new mobs designed to throw constant curveballs at you. But for as much as the intensity has been ramped up, your arsenal of special abilities and character-unique towers has been upgraded to match. The division of mana into 2 types, one for abilities and one for towers, opens things up considerably. No more holding back on tower upgrades so you can have enough mana to use on skills. Now you can use both to the fullest without the added opportunity cost, and those abilities are a lot more fun to use this time around. In addition to the massive concussive force of the apprentice's AoE blast attack, he can lift hordes of enemies into the air with conjured tornadoes, leaving them to flail helplessly while he and his friends pick them off. The monk's AoE heal can turn potentially disastrous battles around in a flash, and his force push ability makes for some hilarious kills too. But the squire has seen the biggest increase in utility by far. Previously just a brawler with a sword to swing, he can now taunt surrounding enemies and fire sonic projectiles from his sword to attack from a distance. One thing's for sure, you'll be doing a lot more with your hero of choice than simply hacking and slashing. As you can see, things are progressing nicely on the visual front too. Remember, this is a game that had to transition from temporarily being developed on the mobile version of the Unreal Engine, but those growing pains seem like a distant memory now. DD2 is looking clean, colorful, and more ready than ever to steal away my nights and early mornings. More to come as it charges towards its closed beta, but until then, for all your Dungeon Defenders 2 needs, keep your eyes on IGN.